Mexico, a story of color, resilience, and endless surprises. When it comes to nations bursting with life, few can match the energy of Mexico. This isn't just a land of mariachi music and tequila, it's a sprawling mosaic of ancient civilizations, natural wonders, bustling cities, and traditions that blend the old with the new. Situated in the southern part of North America, Mexico stretches from the Pacific Ocean to the Gulf of Mexico, sharing its northern border with the United States and its southeastern edge with Guatemala and Belize. The country is divided into 32 federal entities, 31 states and one capital city that shares the nation's name. Mexico City, built atop a former lake, is a giant in every sense, one of the largest cities on Earth, the oldest capital in the Western Hemisphere, and an economic powerhouse rivaling entire countries. Beyond the capital, vibrant hubs like Guadalajara and Monterrey each have their own rhythm, while coastal hotspots like Cancun attract millions of visitors every year. Even along the U.S. border, there's a mixture of strict security zones and quirky human connections, such as a park where families can talk through a fence that stretches right into the ocean, or neighboring towns with playfully reversed names, Mexicali and Calexico. In the far south, certain indigenous communities in Chiapas govern themselves under usos y costumbres, traditional laws respected by the federal government. It's just one of the many ways Mexico preserves its deep cultural roots. Of course, the country also faces challenges. Organized crime has left its mark, but the story of Mexico is far larger than any one problem. This land is dotted with landmarks that inspire awe. There's the stunning Basilica of Guadalupe, the ancient ruins of Teotihuacan, the sprawling University of UNAM, and the eerie island of the Dolls. But perhaps nothing captures Mexico's legacy quite like its pyramids, the towering Sun and Moon pyramids, the vast Cholula complex, and the world-famous Mayan city of Chichen Itza, one of the new Seven Wonders. Mexico's geography is as dramatic as its history. Mountain ranges, the Sierra Madre Occidental, Sierra Madre Oriental, and Sierra Madre del Sur, wrap around the central plateau, while volcanoes rise dramatically from the land, including the towering and restless Popocatépetl. From the deserts of the north to the lush jungles of the south, from hidden cenotes to the world's largest cave crystals in Nika, the country feels like a natural treasure chest. It's one of the most biodiverse nations on Earth, home to everything from golden eagles to monarch butterflies, chihuahuas to nearly hairless Xoloitzcuintles. And then there's the food. The world owes Mexico an enormous culinary debt. Corn, tomatoes, chocolate, and chili peppers all originated here. Every region adds its own twist. Yucatan cuisine bursts with Mayan flavors, the north is famous for grilled meats and Tex-Mex influences, the west serves hearty pozole and birria, and tequila flows from the state of Jalisco. With the 15th largest economy in the world, Mexico works hard, literally. International rankings often place its workforce among the most industrious globally. Exports range from automobiles to electronics, with Mexico leading the world in silver and avocado production. Its people are as diverse as its landscapes. Most identify as mestizo, a blend of indigenous and European heritage, while significant indigenous communities keep their languages and traditions alive, from the Tarahumara runners of the north to the elaborate Guelaguetza festival in Oaxaca. The Catholic faith dominates, but often fuses with ancient rituals, most famously during Dia de los Muertos, when the dead are honored with flowers, candles, and music. Sports are another passion. While football, soccer, reigns supreme, unique traditions like churrería, Mexican rodeo, and lucha libre wrestling hold a special place in the national heart. Some pre-Hispanic games are still played, occasionally with fireballs or heavy rubber balls that test human endurance to its limits. Mexico's history reads like an epic: the rise of the Olmecs, Mayans, Toltecs, and Aztecs, Spanish colonization, independence, revolutions, and modern reforms. Through it all, the country has produced world-famous artists, actors, athletes, and leaders who have shaped not only Mexico but global culture. Names like Frida Kahlo, Diego Rivera, Guillermo del Toro, and Octavio Paz echo far beyond its borders. On the international stage, Mexico keeps close ties with neighbors and far-off friends alike. Relations with Spain are now warm, Canada welcomes Mexican workers, and despite political tensions, the connection with the United States remains strong, with trade, culture, and family bonds linking the two nations inseparably. In the end, Mexico is a country that dances with both life and death, celebrates joy in the face of hardship, and turns every challenge into another reason to keep moving forward. It is a place where volcanoes rumble, pyramids rise from the jungle, and streets burst into song during festivals. Vibrant, resilient, and endlessly surprising, Mexico is not just a country, it's an experience you'll never forget.